Hey, Cancer, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I'm your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, so we're going to start with what I actually did get intuitively. I did use the salt lamp for the other readings. I don't have it right now, so we're just going to kind of focus on the meditative portion of the reading while I go ahead and pull some of your cards, okay, for the general portion of the reading. So first we're going to start with general energies for the month and the possible outcome. And then we're going to move on to life path and then love, or vice versa, love and then life path or career. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So guys, it seems as though there is some type of transformation taking place, in your life. Okay. I feel like you guys are finding balance in emotions, and you may be teaching others around you to do the same. So it's looking really good in that respect. I feel like you guys are starting to be able to take pleasures in simple things, which is going to bring a lot of peace and a lot of balance in your life. Okay. I think you guys are beginning to understand the difference between wants and needs and the things that you want that are not good for you. I think you're beginning to understand the difference between those things. Okay. The next thing that I want to say is it's time for you guys to honor your voice. You guys will start to find that in this month that words and music will become increasingly important to you. Okay. A lot of you are on a spiritual path, and you're beginning to heal on a spiritual level, on the soul level, and also too, I think here in the 3D with some things that you've been through in your past, things are starting to become clearer and fall into place. I think you're starting to understand why certain things happen, how it manifested in you, and what it means. I mean, just from personal experience, I know, that this type of transformation, the next step is going to be to transmute the transmuting, or the what I like to call the alchemy of pain, where you guys start to realize how to change the negatives in your life into positive energy and grow from it. Okay, you learned how to grow from it. All right, so the first card out is the Knight of Wands. For me, this is a transformation card. Second card out is the Page of Pentacles. So you guys may be being offered something, new opportunities when it comes to money, or being offered a new opportunity in what you do with your time. All right. The Pentacles for me, they often mean things that are of value, such as time, material things, and then, money, career, and things of that nature. A lot of you, I feel this month, are going to be kind of in hermit mode, looking for the light within, going inside of yourself to try and figure some things out. Obviously, as we talked about in this beginning portion of the meditative portion of the reading, excuse me. I'm just looking for like 2 more cards in this section of the energies that you're actually dealing with. Don't worry, I don't do reversals in this deck. This card is upright. I mean, actually, you know what? It fell out in reverse. We'll see. I think this is more or less, it's going to be different for everybody. When I see this card these days, the Star card, I'm starting to feel as though this particular month, this card means a little bit of a different thing that usually means to me. I'm starting to see that it's about fusing your light and your dark, the good and the bad, and pretty much being honest with yourself. Hence the fact that she is naked, vulnerable, not necessarily to others, but to yourself. So this next thing can come in. Cycles end, new ones begin. Okay, echoed for me by this card and the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. All of these cards are symbolizing to me some type of transformation. Another thing that I feel when I look at this card today, I feel as though your desires, your hopes, your dreams are going to change because of this transformation and your inward look. Okay? Now, possible outcome for the month, Cancer. Possible outcome. All right, let me just shuffle a few more cards. Possible outcome for Cancer for the month. All right. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands, okay? You guys are going to come out of this energy by the end of the month feeling like you're ready to keep on. You're ready to keep on this path that you're on, this path of transformation. At times, guys, I just have to warn you as someone who's gone through several transformations in life. It's gonna be hard at times. It's gonna be sticky. Okay? It's gonna be heavy at times. You'll have your good days and you'll have your bad days. Okay? But there is healing that has taken place. There is healing that has taken place. So don't worry. You guys might benefit from going somewhere where you can be close to nature, somewhere where you can observe birds and maybe observe, water. But I would say observe birds, because there's something about when a human observes a bird. They definitely, I don't know about everybody, maybe it's just me, but for me, when I observe birds, it gives me a very freeing feeling to observe just how carefree and just how effortlessly they fly. I mean, to a human, flying, is impossible. And to a bird, it is possible. It's not as though flying is impossible. It's just something that we don't do. So watching a bird do that, I feel like is just amazing. By the end of the month, I feel as though if you guys are looking to get some type of recognition, some type of time, this is when it's going to happen. For some of you, it could be a new job offer, a new partnership. It could be recognition at work. It could be recognition in a relationship. Okay. For some of you, you may be offered either more time for somebody of a love interest, or you might be even offered a chance to, I don't know, for some reason, it's like you might be offered a chance to maybe move in, or maybe they'll say maybe stay at my house a couple of days a week or something like that. I don't know if it's going to be a lot here with the Page of Pentacles, but I do feel as though you will be offered something, whether, like I said, from either partnership, work, relationship. We do have the Six of Wands here, as well as the Lovers. This is the general energy for the month. You guys are going through a transformation. Will receive an offer, or will receive some more time. Sometimes when people say receive an offer, you feel as though it may come in the form of a question. Somebody's asking you, do you want something in particular? No, sometimes, it's actions that are set out toward you. It's just actions. The person says, oh, why don't you come stay over? Or, why don't you do this or something else? You know what I mean? That's the type of offer. Or someone says, oh, can you help me with this project? And maybe this month is just assisting someone. And then by, the end of next month, you find yourself permanently assisting someone, which would be partnership, which would be the Lovers. Okay. We're going to go ahead and dive into love. I am pulling some Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards. For those who are interested, that last deck was the African American Tarot. Okay. So the first card out is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. All right. I personally, as I'm doing your reading, I could be wrong, right? Because I don't know everyone in particular. But for the most part, I don't feel like your introspection and your transformation has anything to do with another person. I think it's a personal journey. It's something that you yourself are trying to look into when it comes to your emotions, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your place in the world, and things of that nature. Next card out is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, guys, look, let's pause for a second, okay? Listen to what this card just said, because I think a lot of people miss this. I am definitely going to start trying to promote this more in my readings, because as a tarot reader, I would be, as a spiritual advisor of any kind, as someone who is definitely promoting the journey of self, not in a selfish way, but when you're right with yourself, everything else will fall into place for you. Okay. So what I'm saying is this. This says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, anybody knows about a soulmate relationship or twin flame relationship, you know that it is something that is meant to make your soul grow. There are times that you may experience separation and all types of things just so you can grow personally and then come back together, right? It's an individual journey as much as it is a journey of the two. So now, like I said, you guys are going through transformation. You guys are going through introspection. Work on your affirmations. If you are going through something in love, don't spend all your time thinking about what did and didn't work out and what the other person is doing. Spend your time, even if it's an hour a day, spend your time meditating, where you just kind of clear your mind. And you can spend your time with your affirmations. Right now, I am personally doing a 21-day affirmation challenge where I write 40 affirmations. I am affirmations a day for 21 days. I invite you guys to do the same, because I believe, like, if you believe in the cards, because obviously you're here, you're watching, you do, it's telling you exactly the advice that you need. Affirmations, visualizations, prayers, whatever you believe in. Do your spiritual work, do your self-work for at least an hour a day, all right? Because as you grow, everything starts to be in alignment with your higher self, okay? You're not just calling in anything. So you have to, if you want something of high value, you have to raise your vibration, okay? Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for this section as well. This is a new format for those who have watched me in the past. This is a new format because I wanted to really do general readings, because everybody is not experiencing love, nor are they looking. A lot of people are looking to grow themselves. So with that being said, I decided to give everyone a little taste of everything, whether it's career, love, whatever, okay, as well as general. So here we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys are really charismatic. For some reason, I feel as though sometimes, though, you might be a little bit low, and like, I want to say a little, like, you may have outbursts of, some of you may be experiencing outbursts of anger right now. You may be very impulsive and hasty toward the negative. Okay. I feel as though you guys are trying to use your intuition more and more and more, which is a good thing. I feel like you guys are working hard. All right. The Six of Cups has appeared. So it is confirming that, your soulmate may be approaching you, or you may already know this person. They could be coming back around. The universe is gifting you with this. However, there is a Five of Cups present. Okay. We're going to clarify. But there is a Five of Cups present, as well as the Sun. Okay. I feel as though you guys are trying to take control over your life. For some of you, you may have moved mountains out of your life, right? I don't know. For some of you, it could have been a mountain. For others, it could have been pebbles. You kicked rocks. In other words, maybe with an earth sign or a fire sign, you may have decided that you needed to help some people find the exit in your life. All right. Or maybe a fire sign or an earth sign walked out of your life. However it goes, I feel like you guys are trying to get over trauma. You're trying to slay the beast inside of yourself. Okay. As I said that, the strength card flips out of the deck. Let me go ahead and clarify. I feel as though you guys were on the defensive. At this time, there is some type of lack of communication. Maybe it's because you're not in contact with this person or whomever you're dealing with. You may not be in contact with them. There could have been some type of monetary instability going on. There could have been some type of in and out type of energy that someone brought to your life. I feel as though right now you guys are trying to hold on to your purse strings as well as your heartstrings. Or maybe you're just restricting your time, who you give time to, what you give time to. That's a beautiful thing. Let me tell you that speaks of you knowing your self-worth. Okay. I feel as though right now, either someone is being manipulative and you guys are, maybe that's why you're restricting your time because someone was being manipulative. But I'm actually getting off of this card. You guys may not feel as though you have the strength to make certain things in your life happen, but Ace of Pentacles is just repeated again from the original general portion of the reading, again here in the love section. The Ace of Pentacles has repeated. So it lets me know that there is a new opportunity coming. And I think it could be now in particular. Let me just go ahead and clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? But from what I'm getting off the card already, you could be offered a vacation to go on a vacation or a retreat with someone. You could be offered, for some of you, this is going to come in the form of maybe support from your from your children's other parent. It may come in the form of support. Maybe that's something you've been struggling with financially, and now that comes in. I feel as though, there could be a fire sign, a mature fire sign that wants to offer you something. There could have been an immature water sign or immature fire sign that you had to, or even a Virgo that you had to show the exit to. I think I said this before. Yeah, I think I said this before. I feel as though you guys made a choice recently. If not, you will. But this choice is going to add significant value to your life. Significant value to your life. It's going to be one of those things where you find out who you are. This Sun card. Let's see. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm going to clarify those two. I was actually not going to, but now I decided that I am. Because the Queen of Wands could have been someone that you were dealing with that was rather... it could have been someone you were dealing with in the form of being sneaky. I wanted to say that in the beginning, but I decided not to. But you could have been dealing with someone who was sneaky and someone who maybe was quick to anger. And you had to make a choice to move on. So let's go ahead and clarify that. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Spirit, clarify the Queen of Wands for me. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay. Yeah, it's something or someone that you moved away from. Okay. Or maybe they moved away from you. However, it's going to give you, if you haven't done this, right, it's going to give you your confidence back. If you've done this, your confidence is starting to be regained. You're starting to feel good. I feel as though you took your power back. You may have turned down an offer. Maybe this person was moving slow or not at all, but you turned down an offer. And I think, it may have brought you some conflict. You were conflicted inside yourself. You know, should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I? Maybe the communication was horrible. I'm also getting that. But I feel as though it's giving you your confidence. Okay, let's clarify the Sun card. Why is the Sun card here? Spirit, clarify the Sun card. Why is the Sun card here? In love for Cancer. Okay, there could be a love offer coming in. Let's not get caught up on signs. You'll know it. You'll know it. And the Seven of Cups. You guys may be confused right now, but you have choices coming in, or you may be confused when the choices begin to come in. But remember, hardly ever are the choices all good, correct? So you're going to have to use your discernment. The Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Maybe I feel as though this is about time. This is about not making the choice right now. It's about not making the choice right now. Okay? Don't make a choice hasty. Like don't yeah. Empress, the Empress upright with the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Sun card in reverse, Seven of Cups upright, and the Knight of Cups upright. So what that means to me is do not make a choice right now. Wait until you're feeling real good. Give it some time, because all things show in time. All right. So don't make any hasty decisions. Okay. Now, we're done with that portion of the reading. If you guys would like more information on that section, you guys can contact me personally, and I'd be glad. Let's move on to the career and the life path section of the reading. Yeah, some of you may want to get into doing something with the environment, being an environmentalist. The card says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. I feel as though I said this in the beginning, in the meditative part. I said that you guys were teaching as well as learning. Yeah, some of you would benefit as well from writing. It says that you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. The next card is family. Loving your friends and family is the center of your life purpose, or is central to your life purpose. Some of you may have childhood traumas that will probably be healed by spending more time with your family. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Yep, spiritual teacher and energy healer. The strength card has come out as well. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Energy healing, your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, seminars, and sessions. Okay. So what do we have here? We have, yep. Okay. So you guys need to speak your truth. Some of your books may be about solutions to problems, such as traumas that people have gone through. So speaking your truth, by speaking your truth, other people learn and can find healing and solutions in their own life. There may be some things that you help people cut out of their life, or maybe through, like I said before, through your trauma, through your intuition, through your love for others, through your love for nature, people can gain from that and learn from that, okay? Through your healing, people are healed, okay? Let me just go ahead and do some outcome for this section. For the career section, if I'm going to read this in terms of career, I would say that some of you may be in positions that you're not necessarily happy with. Maybe you have a job that you don't really think fits your moral code, or doesn't give you the passion that you desire, or doesn't help you use your mental capacity the way you would desire. Okay. Speaking your truth may actually cause you to maybe be left out in the cold, or maybe not get that promotion, or maybe lose your job entirely. Okay. So I would say this month is not the month to necessarily do that. However, your intuition is correct. Your intuition is correct. If you do decide to speak your truth and it doesn't work out for you, your intuition is still correct. You will have other choices, but they might be slow and steady in their growth as opposed to fast and hard. But it probably will actually have you come out on the other side more calculating. Okay. Or there could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that helps you get back on your feet. Okay. I would be careful of any fire signs that you want to share intimate details about when it comes to your disdain for your position, because they may not have your best interests at heart. Okay. Like I said, this is all part of you trying to find your life path, because here, once again, this came out in the general section of the reading, slaying that beast, getting over. This is a 5 of Cups. This is getting over past traumas, getting over certain situations that, may have not worked out. I know it's the 5 of Cups, but in this particular deck, the 5 of Cups is really about fighting. It's not about crying as much as it is about fighting. I mean, we have soldiers in the background, and we have something like a young man fighting a beast. So it's about fighting. Be careful of, like I said, maybe a fire sign. Be careful, because this 3 of Swords and this 5 of Swords. Be careful of letting your emotions, kind of like things that you've learned in the past. Be careful of letting these things kind of get in the way, if that makes sense. What do I mean by that? Well, to me, don't let yourself get overly emotional to the point where you may feel as though you need to win at all costs. And you may win, but throw other things away. Okay? And throw other things away. Let me go ahead and clarify some things. The Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, it would be best to understand that even if you find yourself emotionally ready to speak your truth this month, you may want to hold off, because there may be things that you don't necessarily understand. You don't know yet. Okay? There may be things you don't understand. So speaking your truth now may only lead to the 3 of Swords type of energy, where you feel as though you were looking for a solution to a problem that you couldn't necessarily fix, or that your power was taken away. Okay, that could occur this month. You may feel as though your power is being taken, and you feel like you need to balance those scales. While on the other hand, what you need to do is sit back and listen to your intuition, and sit back and listen. Why? I mean, if you don't mind taking the L, in the end, you probably will be victorious in some sort of way. However, it's best for you to just learn to listen to your intuition this month, and just listen to it quietly. And if you're not clear or completely clear, it's probably because all the information hasn't been revealed here with the High Priestess in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, correct? So she's in her upright position. So her actions are most likely correct. The high priestess is in reverse. There could be some hidden things that you just don't know. You might want to wait to get all the information. Yeah. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Don't be too hasty. Don't be too hasty. Find yourself a little bit more stable in this month. Yeah, because then we have, yep, here you go. See? You may have a controlling boss, somebody who's a real a-hole. Okay? Understandable. But right now you have a bunch of good things coming in. So keep remembering that. And let's not rock the boat right now this month. Okay? Let's just sit back and observe. This month is going to be extremely important to observe. Because it's becoming very clear to me that, like for instance, if something's going on at work and you don't like it, or something's going on in any realm, family, love, whatever, and you're having a hard time, maybe go back to the advice. Maybe get into a book, read a book, maybe learn about spiritual healing or energy healing or spiritual teaching. Maybe write it out. Okay? Maybe go hug a tree. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. Trees ground us when we hug them. Their energy is of old. So trees, ground us. Yeah. Being emotionally manipulative or being too emotional, being emotionally unstable, not being able to find your balance or your rhythm is not going to be good. It's going to have you left out in the cold. So right now is not the time to be emotional. I heard a tarot reader say, like, when you're going through a transformation, be careful because you're extra sensitive in certain ways. So, I've heard her say, be careful of what you eat. Be careful of everything, what you watch, be careful of the people that you're around. Yep. Being hasty, being impulsive, not good. Okay. So let me get some cards here in reference to all right. So 5 of Swords. Like I said, somebody may make you feel as though you're trapped, but all you have to do is just work really hard. Okay. And before you know it, this will be over. It'll be okay. There could be fears that are stopping you. There could be anything. But I feel like it's emotional or thought based, and it's a negative emotion, negative thought. All right. You can speak your truth, but you might need to do it in a peaceful fashion. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be overly emotional. All right. Doing that is only going to prolong your situation. You need to really be thankful for what you have. Like, for instance, if you're working on a job you don't like, well, start making a plan to leave. But be thankful that you have it for the income right now. Right? Don't be ridiculous. Right? Okay. 10 of Cups. Emotional 10 of Cups. Clarifying the 5 of Cups. What did I tell you? This 5 of Cups is not about, it's not about crying over spilled milk. It's about fighting through whatever you're going through. However, on the other side, you find emotional stability. Don't make an upheaval in your life. I'm going to keep saying it. Don't make an upheaval in your life right now. Speak your truth, but do it peacefully. Doing so, whether you speak it peacefully or not, I have to be honest with you, 4 of Wands in reverse is going to rock the foundation of whatever it is that you're working on. Okay? It's going to rock the foundation of whatever it is that you got going. Sorry, guys, to be the bearer of bad news, but that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. This is personal advice. It has nothing to do with the cards, but if I would see a situation like this, you know what I would do? I mean, me being an Aquarius, I'm not often accused of being overly emotional. I would just plan. I would realize, okay, if I believe what the tarot reader said, no matter how I flip it and bounce it, it probably won't work out in my favor to speak out. I'm going to just plan speaking in my actions. I'm just going to plan to go. The only thing you have to be careful about with that is you have the 7 of Cups repeated twice from the last time I clarified. However, their choices don't look that good. Okay? Choices don't look that good. Like, honestly, you may feel as though, I have something coming up. Let me clarify this 7 of Cups again. You may feel as though I have something coming up. I have something better. You may get there and find out it's not better. Yeah, see what I mean? The three of Wands in reverse. The nine of Wands in reverse. See what I mean? You may have plans. Your ships are coming in, and then they don't come in. Hence why now I see why the Sun card came out in reverse last time. All right. I feel as though you guys need to do. Yeah. You guys need to do what I was telling somebody earlier. I was telling one of my friends, I said, listen, it's not good to make decisions when you're in a low vibration because they're often not good for your higher self. Get it? It's literal and figurative at the same time. Okay? When you're in a low place making decisions for your greater good, you usually don't do well. It's usually after you've kind of come out of the fog, come out of that dark place a little bit, and you start to see a little bit of light. That's when you can kind of go ahead and start making moves and making decisions because you're coming from a higher point of view, a higher place. When you're in your depths, just be in your depths. Try and get out of that emotionally first. Try and get some clarity of what actually is happening. And guess what? Right now, guys, I think it's confusing at this point. I think, this situation, this is a Page of Cups in reverse. You guys saw an opportunity that had a lot of potential that was not presented, I don't think, or either I don't know if you turned it down or if it wasn't presented at all, but this situation, when it comes to these choices and blah, 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 exactly what I just said is the card that confirmed that. There's healing that needs to take place, and this situation is calling for temperance. Look, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. You're on your way. You're on your way. You just have to weather the storm. You have to take your time. Okay? Let me just go ahead, and I want to clarify. Yeah, you guys are moving away from the conflict. You're moving away from the 5 of Cups. There will be growth because you just went from a 5 to a 6. Okay? However, there could be someone in your midst that is very controlling, very domineering. Okay? And this person may be threatening your legacy, your long-term goals, or this person could be, part of your family structure. I don't know. It could be a father figure or it could be a boss. However it goes, this person is affecting your time. I feel like your money, and could even be affecting your living situation. Okay. And this person may be influencing you to be confused when it comes to the choices that you have in life. You may have had some type of heartbreak or upset in your home, and it's making you confused with everything. Like you don't know which way to go. Okay. Any sneaky behavior, don't participate this month. You need to keep your hands clean. There's definitely fertility coming your way. In other words, you're definitely about to enter fertile ground. All right. Right now, you're not contented. You guys are looking to take a new direction. And some of you may even be experiencing a divorce. Some of you could be overindulging. Be careful with that type of stuff. Drinking too much, doing drugs, or, anything of that nature, overeating. Be careful with that type of stuff. Like I said, some of you may be experiencing some type of legalities or a divorce. Let me clarify this Fool card. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Yep. You guys are taking a choice to go in a different direction. And yeah, I see that people are maybe in your ear telling you that that's foolish, that's stupid. Why are you doing that? Okay. Why are you doing that? That's not what you should be doing. I feel as though there's something going on, something that happened. You thought it was maybe a dream come true. You thought it was something good. And now you look back and nope. Sun in reverse. Knight of Wands. And then, King of Wands. And then the Hermit card. Whatever this was, it no longer brought you happiness. Maybe because you didn't walk away when you should have. And I feel like it affected all things in your life. Home life. Even like I said, if it's a job or if it's a relationship, however it affected home life, it affected your money. These are the things that I'm seeing in this particular portion. All right, guys. There's definitely new love coming in regardless. There's a partnership that's not working out. You guys need to look around and look at your blessings. Excuse me. I couldn't get that out fast enough. Look at your blessings. Don't allow yourself to sit and soak too long because these cycles are ending. Okay? These cycles are ending here with the Two of Cups in reverse, here with the Four of Cups, the World card. Cycles are ending, new ones are beginning, followed by the Knight of Cups. Okay? This has been your career / life path section. If you would like more clarification, you can reach out personally in reference to this section. Just let me know what section you're interested in from which reading, okay? That's important. Let's go ahead and get some advice, okay? I really like doing it all together. I feel like it's one-stop shopping. Vulnerability. I think we talked about this in the beginning. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown, unfamiliar territory, hence the Fool card, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. What did we say, right? You're trying to use your intuition more, which is a great thing. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. That's right, guys. You know what? Getting comfortable, as one motivational speaker says, I can't remember her name, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's okay because you're growing in this situation, okay? I know it may not feel like it right now. You may feel as though somebody's getting over on you, somebody's winning, and that's not the case. You're in a holding pattern, like a plane about to take off or like a plane trying to land, but you're in a holding pattern on your way to your destiny. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing is every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness, loneliness, however, you can not sense us near or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I kind of chopped that last one up a little bit. But as I said, some of you may have lost someone. But because when I saw that family card in this in the life path section, and I said to you, some of you may have been through family traumas that are being healed. Could have been this lifetime, could have been the last lifetime, however it goes. There's something there surrounding family that does bring a little bit of sadness. Maybe it could even be the loss of someone. You guys may have, even some of you, I'm getting that some of you may have grown up without a parent or parents, or parents that were present, but you don't feel like they loved you the way you need it. However it goes, the universe hears you. The universe hears you. The universe is giving you a chance to correct these things when it comes to your family. That's why they say your life path is, family is central to your life path. This is for the people who this rang true to when you heard it, okay? I'm not trying to push this particular idea on anyone, but I'm just saying, I think I want to say this now because I didn't really touch on it in the reading. But this is what they're trying to say, that you are loved. The universe does realize that you may have felt jaded or gypped in certain situations written involving family, and that pretty much how I can wrap this up, all will be restored. Everything that you feel like you didn't get or lost will be restored. It will come to you. Okay. And marvelously, a lot of you are getting a chance to get into communication or get into the vicinity of your soulmate or of your twin flame. Listen, if you don't meet somebody and you don't get this feeling, this is not for you. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's not make things fit, and let's not grasp at straws, okay? With that being said, have a great rest of your day, guys, and namaste.